So here I have it, week 2. We played against the Grand Prairie Mavericks. So I believe we played against them at home. So we'll all hop in vans. The players are selected for the roster that weekend. We'll hop in vans, usually stop and get some food, and then make our way to the field. That Grand Prairie game, I remember we go into every game knowing what we have to do. I do remember us winning. Week 2, most of the weeks here, Mondays is usually us just hanging out at the house and then making our way to training. Some prehab, kind of relaxing, go for lifts, taking time to myself, you know, chilling, watching a lot of rugby, so much rugby. So Tuesdays we train, Wednesdays is usually downtime, either workout, rehab, or whatever like that. Thursdays we train again, Friday rest, Saturday game day. Week 3, we played against the Dallas Reds at home. So they were the defending champions, I believe, consecutive champions at that, if I'm correct. I'm not too sure. They are, you know, a top team in this whole league, Texas bracket. So that game was really big for us. I remember us preparing like crazy the whole week. We knew what we were getting ourselves into. Did lose that game, and that was at home. That was our first time actually playing on the stadium. So if you guys don't know what it is to play on the stadium in America, there's not a lot of rugby field. The rugby field that's built in Houston for the Houston Sabercats, beautiful pitch that we got to play on. I remember us just we got to use the locker room, vibes going, and we had everything that the pro team had. It was a big game, and it felt really good to get the things that we had during the game, after the game. We did lose that game. We lost that game by a couple points, It was a back and forth game. We had some people watching. It was awesome. It was a good time. However, our performance was there, so it wasn't super bad. We knew where we had to climb, and we knew that this was the third game, so it wasn't too much to worry about. Third game, we knew that we could build. How many guys on the team work, and those that don't work is, you know, I'm not too sure what they're doing, either home, chilling, whatever. Most of the weeks look identical, so that's what we've been doing. I think right now, currently we are on week 9. Usually the days go by really quick. Looking forward to training as well as, you know, preparing for games on a week, and so it go by really smooth, and we don't even realize that the weeks are going by until we play a weekend, and then a week later we're just like, oh wow, that game already happened. The time has been moving. We're loving it. We're getting a lot done, and most importantly, we're having fun. If you play for an academy, 9 out of 10 times the players it works as like a feeder team. So guys do get called up to train. Some guys get called up to play. Some guys get called up to get contracted to then, you know, get that professional title under their belt and play for whichever Major League Rugby team or professional team it is that they are playing for. A few guys did get called up like week 3, week 4. I think a few guys did get the chance to go train with the Cats. I was one of them. Environment was sick, and it was the fastest, highest level of rugby I ever experienced. It was awesome to be in that environment and learn so much. You know, I know that the skill level is so high that I would have to, you know, learn and off the guys, and that's what I like. First day, super awesome. I said hi to the guys, but straight off the back, I knew, like, I just felt the vibes were so different. Like, we're working out, you know, dude just like focused, locked in, game time mode while lifting, and I was sucking it all. I was like, okay, like this is really going on. Like, wow, like, you know, like what I wish for, what I thought the environment that I would be in or wanted to be in at a high or like at a top level when I was young, I'm actually in. So the first week I was just like taking it all in. Coach Heineke Meyer, you know, one of the biggest coaches in the world, was the Sabercat coach as well. So just seeing that, hearing his voice, and, you know, him going through the structure and the expectations of the team. Like, I just came from playing collegiate rugby, and then after that I took a little break. So then I came back, and I'm just like, wow, like all this is going on, like this is amazing. However, I got thrown into the system pretty quick. I recognized weaknesses, I recognized my strengths, and I recognized what I got to do to sort of kind of stay and play at that level. However, you guys, they're so big. At the top level, they're training dudes like I'm just watching them run and how they lift and just the size of them, near massive. Like, dudes, just like almost everyone's just bang. It was a good time to see such a big difference in physicality and size of the guys, even in the level of IQ, to see the difference from what I've been exposed to my whole life to what I've been exposed to just week 3, where my mental state was the whole time was just learning. Week 4, we played against the Austin Black. It was in the middle of just nowhere. Like, it was just in the middle of nowhere. We drove through so many like dirt roads and back roads, and, you know, like I was looking up the, you know, the van, like, you know, where we go, what's going on? You know, like I don't really see all of this. I'm a kid from New York. I'm not used to all of this cattle and, you know, hay and just structure. Like I'm not used to it, so I was really, you know, it caught my eye. But we did drive to this field. It was low key off to the side, what seems to be like a random field, but It was their field. They had like a clubhouse right next to it. It was awesome. The boys gave us a tough time and we ended up losing to them. I'm not too sure what happened that game. I can actually go back and check. So I see it right here. We did end up losing to them 40-17. No excuse for the loss, you guys. We went there and they gave us a challenge. Their back line was very experienced. At that very moment, we knew what we were in for this league. We knew that it was going to be a tough time, especially for the rest of the games, especially trying to bounce back from you know, some tough losses that we did take. But we knew that we would only do it as a team, and the only way we were going to be able to do it is as a team and come together as one and move from there. This game we did lose. Week 5, the Capitals selects, you guys. So at this moment, 3 losses under the belt. We won 1 game. We know that we got a lot of work to do. So this next game we went in super humble. I mean, we go in every game humble, but this game, it was at home. We knew what we had to do. However, we did take another L, you guys. We did take another L, and at this point we're all gutted, and it crushed a lot of the guys. However, that next week, coach put it on us. We did what we had to do. We did extras. Guys refocused. We focused up, and we came back with a win. The rugby was incredible. Like I'm saying, the past few weeks, the rugby has just been incredible. The guys really want it, and each and every player is getting better. Goal here is obviously to make it to that next level, either professional or wherever guys want to go as far as to take their next rugby journey. We know right now is important. Play a game on Saturday, Sunday, that Monday we you know, the only aim is to get better within ourselves and as a team. That's what we did, and we won that next game. Coach was super proud. I mean, the boys turned up. We have a really good time, and we celebrate. We celebrate every win. We played against the Dallas Harlequins. They're home. We beat them. We were so excited. That game, that week, Kayla actually came through. That's when we went all around Houston. Oh my God. That was so like I've been saying, we've been, you know, doing the same exact stuff, the same weeks from week 1 to week 5, and doing the same thing in the house most of the days. Kayla came to visit me. Oh my God, baby girl, I appreciate you coming to visit me. It was actually Valentine's Day, so we celebrated that. That was my first time really being out in the city and kind of traveling without like actually going out to hang out. It was amazing. I missed her so much. Felt really good. That weekend, she actually came to the game. We balled out. I don't know what it was. I don't know if she was good luck or not, but the guys just did so good. After the game, I was like, hey, the guys did really good, and you need to make sure that you're there for next game, because no way you just came and everyone looks so different. But however, like I said, we put in the work each and every day leading up to this win that we did have, and I'm glad we won, because I didn't really want to lose in front of my girlfriend. I was like, hey, you know what, guys, like, let's all go crazy and let's all just have fun, and I'm really not trying to lose. I really don't want to take a loss in front of her. That was her first time watching me play rugby 15. She watched me play in a rugby 7s tournament. However, that's a different game more than rugby. Her coming to watch my first 15s game meant a lot to me, and I'm super glad that we got that done. We played against the Austin Huns that next week, and so super excited for the guys. That improvement and that growth is what it's all about. That's why we play the game, to have fun and to do the things that we do. Get better each and every day, get better week by week, whether that's off the field or on the field. Week 8, we played against the Grand Prairie Mavericks. Last time we played them at their home. This time they came to us. So each team that we play away, we play each team at home. Each team we play at home, we play them away. It came to us. It was an awesome game. The guys, we won again. It felt really good to get those 2 wins back to back. That game built our confidence as a team. We were doing things that we were training for the past few weeks, doing the small detail correctly, the small detail that we've been trying to progress on for the whole season. We've been doing. Coach has been happy, and overall, guys, we're all having fun, and that's what it's all about. That team camaraderie is there. We know that we struggled. We know that we had downs. We know that we had ups. We know that the training sessions have gone not the way we wanted them to go sometimes, and we knew sometimes it did go the way that we wanted it to go. So it was just always a good time, and it feels really good to get the win. Last week I went to my first rave. Never been to a rave. The only word I have for that is bouncy. The word bouncy in the mosh pits. Going nuts. I mean, you guys ever been to a rave or ever been to a festival? Shirts off and everybody sweating, pushing, knocking. We had so much fun. This video was inspired by us just checking in and letting you guys know what we've been up to for this whole season. I know we've made a week 1. My plan was to do a week 2 and 3, but I got caught up. We haven't had the chance to. However, welcome back to another video. And if you're new to this channel, stay tuned for more awesome videos like this. If you're not new, thanks for tuning in again. I appreciate you. Thanks for showing love. I'm Elijah Billups. Welcome to TF Now. This is our YouTube channel where we talk about life, where we express ourselves, where we have fun, where we work out, and where we play rugby. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all in the next video.